Okay, Red Dead Redemption. On the Xbox One. It's been a while. You guys looking, I think the last time I played this game was about June of 2014. And that was just because one of my friends had gotten it and we were trying out the multiplayer. Not the public multiplayer, because that's really glitched and buggy, I guess, from modders. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to transfer my... or I screwed up. I don't know what I did, but I wasn't able to transfer my online progress from the 360 to the Xbox One. So I had like a level 15 character, and it's not too far, so... It's not too far, so I can always go back and redo it again. But, so yeah, with this playthrough, I'm just going to do the main storyline. And, I'm not going to do a lot of the side... I'm not going to do any of the challenges or any of that stuff. I'm not going to go to unlock the costumes. Oh, coink dink. Man, he's coming to get. I can't quite remember when I first played this game. It came out in 2010. I can't remember. I don't think I bought it right away, though. I think it was 2011 before I bought it and played it. I know I had never played a GTA game when I played Red Dead for the first time. And it wasn't actually until GTA 5 was coming out that I played GTA 4. GTA 5 came out, GTA 4 had some really huge discount on it, so I tried that out, played through it. I played about 2 months on GTA 4, and it was just really good. I mean, just like Red Dead, it was really good. And then
I for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Call a lot of foreshadowing of the game in the opening trailer or opening sequence here.
Unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. But John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
I saw a split screen comparison of 360.
What you must
PS4,
remember, my dear, is that we have
PS3.
been brought here to spread the
not
word.
PS4.
And the word
And
and
Xbox One.
civilization. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have. The chance to
McFarlane.
live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Yeah, and the split screen comparison, the Xbox One version ran at a steady 30 FPS, whereas the other ones occasionally would hit it, but typically ran in the 20s or lower. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to walk here. Walking. I seem to remember the controls being a little... Oh, pay attention. Remember the controls being a little wonky in a lot of places in this game. Where am I going here? Oh, let's go to the saloon. Oh, you have to trip him.
Marston! Mr. Marston!
Mr.
Over
Marston!
here!
Mr. Marston!
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to gag you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
Up and ready out front.
Not a treasure seeker's coming into these lands.
So yeah, I just want to play this through again to get ready for the Red Dead Redemption 2 coming
You
out
ain't
later
gonna
this year.
find sturdier horses than these in all of New Albany.
I may switch over to PS4 to play that because all the exclusives
Take
are
it
coming to
easy until we're out
PS4
of
first.
town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. Oh, now. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serrated back to. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo.
Man, it's
Fine
good.
as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve's Grandin. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up
I'm a
with.
married man.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Scumbag.
Giddy up.
Alright, can I ride up the cliff or make the
Oh,
turn?
it was the marshal who hired me.
Made
Lee
the
Johnson,
turn.
do you know
What do
him?
you know?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
That's right. It's none of your business.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat.
True men don't
Far now.
kill
You'll
cows.
see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Alright. Fort Mercer.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, let's get Bill Williamson and end this game quick.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
Do it right. You can get him right now
So
at
I
the beginning.
understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have
Just
yourself
kidding,
a good time.
That'd be kind of funny if there was a way that you could sneak around the back and get him or something.
Let's go.
So I'm hoping that they have like a three-player character thing like they did in GTA 5 for Red Dead 2. That'd be cool. Because I'm hoping it goes as a prequel and you get the Bill Williamson gang or whatever with Dutch and all those guys. Maybe Marston's not even a player character, but he shows up somewhere.
Bill!
Or they leave him
Bill,
for
I've
dead.
come for you. Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now... No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh.
How'd you think that was going to go, John? Seriously, though, how did you think it was going to go? You're assaulting a fortress on your own? Well, assaulting is a very loose definition of what that was, assaulting. All right, Bonnie. I don't know what you're doing way the hell over there, but there's a lot of things in this game that don't really make sense. People being in places that just don't make sense for where they are the rest of the time. All right, so I should be able to save the game after this, I think.
Well, you're alive.
'Cause this is my first safe
So it
house.
would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite
The
word
free
for it.
one.
I do.
The free safe
Stupid
house.
is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Yeah, it really doesn't make sense.
Mr. Marston.
Again, there's so
John
many
Marston.
things in this
Bonnie
game that don't
McFarlane.
make sense. In the story
Miss
that don't make sense.
Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
But they're kind of minor. You just got to have that
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's
willing
sake.
suspension of disbelief.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend...
I'll bear that in mind.
Yeah, so that's my first safe house right there.